Alright guys, today we're going to be installing a TBR, a freshie. Just got shipped here. We appreciate TBR for everything they do. Also shout out to our other sponsors, Nowaski, LaPera Seats, they always keep us held down, and TC Bros, they always keep us laced up. But we're going to throw this TBR on my personal stunt bike today, and we're going to see how it sounds. It's going to be the freshie for the season. Last season I absolutely trashed my carbon tip one. I love the sound of those though. But Jesse usually hooks it up and I don't really know what I'm going to get just because I'll run anything because TBR sounds so good. But we're going to see what he sent to us today. Uh-oh. We got a Megaphone 2 stainless. Look at their packaging, man. This is top notch. My favorite part about TBR is they're a pretty small company, especially the V-twin department. A lot of people don't know that. But dude, these pipes, man, their craftsmanship is so good. And their customer service is like the best. It's my favorite part. That engraving is amazing. Killed it. Alright, we're going to get this bad boy all laid out and get ready to put on the bike. Got your long down tube. Got your short tube. Every instruction you might possibly need if you are 100% mechanically uninclined. Come with a small little sticker pack. Everybody loves some free swag. Got your exhaust bracket. This is another thing that I like a lot about TBR. Their brackets are pretty heavy duty. I've broken a lot of brackets on other exhausts. But crossing my fingers, I have not broken one of these yet.
Same for yourself.
Yeah. Got some fresh hose clamps. Even though this doesn't have any heat shields, because the stainless ones don't come with them. Just in case.
Just standard in the packaging.
Yep. Got your fancy little bolts and springs to all the pipe to the bracket, and the U nuts. These are pretty cool. This little special tool.
Spring puller, gotta have it.
Sure, buddy. Gotta have it.
Thing is really fucking gorgeous, man.
Alright, first and foremost, take out your old exhaust gaskets and get some freshies. Put these bad boys up. Wouldn't believe how expensive these things are nowadays. It's insane. I think like a pack of two is like $10. We even got all of our dealer accounts. I don't know if it was just COVID or what, but dude, these things are insanely priced nowadays. So these bad boys, holes, make sure they're super flat and not one side sticking out more than the other. Just like that. Surprised that went so smooth. It's usually. And the other side as well. Get these as flat as possible. I like the way that one sits. Sometimes you throw them in the refrigerator. I don't know if it's an old myth or what, but they kind of shrink a little bit and go in a little better. But I got lucky today because these went in perfect. And second, we're gonna throw our flanges on. Make sure the bezel side is going up towards your exhaust port. Put your little clips on. clip on. It's gonna look like this. Want it to seat in real well. If your clips are bent, I'd probably go get some new ones. Just like that. We're gonna do the same thing to the other one on the long tube. Just put this over here so it don't get scratched. Just like that. Another one. Perfect seating. Decent. Alright. Now we're going to take two of our exhaust nuts. Throw this front pipe, well, the front header on first.
So nice.
Huh?
So nice that the pipes are two separate pieces instead of trying to force
A whole
complete to the bike. That just.
Yeah, TBR's builds are, dude, these pipes go on so easy. I've had a lot of trouble with pipes in the past, not going on super easy. But man, they kill it. We're gonna lightly throw these little exhaust nuts on. Just get them loosely on. Because the pipe's still gonna be moving around, especially when we put the other header on. And then we put the cone on. I want it to have a little bit of flex so you don't tighten it up all the way. Offer it. Next we're going to throw on our exhaust bracket before we put that down tube on towards the trans. These are your stock bolts that came off of it. Loosely in. Tighten those up a little bit. Alright, we're going to grab our two exhaust nuts, softly place our nuts. You know what I mean? What do you think about that? That's why it's called Vulgar USA, folks. If you're looking for a kid-friendly TBR install, go somewhere else. Put your exhaust nuts on the soft flange, on the soft stud. Soft nut on the hard stud. Lightly. Don't tighten it up all the way just yet. Alright, both nuts lightly placed on studs. How about that? Alright, so we're going to take these U-nuts right here. Take our beautiful cone. And slide these bad boys with the U-nut on the inside. Now these are going to move a little bit once you get your bolts set in place, but for now, just slide them on real nice. Alright, just like that. Lightly, don't scratch anything. I'm going to start putting these down tubes to the cone. See what I mean? Then I think right now is a good time to put your springs on. People do it at different times, but got a little bit more leverage from, it's kind of hard to see from your angle, but put in here on this little spring, you're going to put it one to the connector and one to one of the down tubes. And we're going to use the special tool that TBR provides. bad boy on here. Start pulling. Just slide it right in. I'll pull this up so you guys can see a little bit. Get under there. So that little spring is hooked from the little nipple coming out of this down tube to the cone. The other one goes to the same spot on the cone. And you grab it with your handy dandy tool. Pull it all the way. Old Uncle D's back from testing out a man's bike. Get him off that Sportster. How was your ride on a man's bike, Andrew? If you ain't busting your friend's balls, what are you doing? Are you even having fun? Now that we got the springs on, from the down pipes to the cone, we're going to twist in our exhaust bracket bolts that go into the back of the cone. Already got one in. Just gonna simply twist these in, they go in pretty easy. Using a ratcheting wrench, these are the true.
Put a 1/2 inch bolt.
I want these pretty snug. Don't want to break them though. We're going to tighten up head bolts, block nuts. I want to do this kind of equally. Make sure everything's flush. Don't want one side popping out further than the other.
Just walking on in.
Do the same thing on the other side. Get this one a little snug, and we're going to come in here with the shorty. Sometimes they work good, sometimes they don't. Finish that one off with the super handy dandy wrench. Everybody's got that one tool. This one's mine. One tool, buddy. Quarter turns, buddy, quarter turns. Go back to the top one. Tighten that up a little bit more. These are notorious for snapping, so don't get all gung-ho. Ready to go back. This one. One more for safe measure. Just like that. Got yourself a Megaphone 2 for an early year sporty. Got yourself a Megaphone 2 for an early year Dyna.
You were talking about a real man's bike.
Yeah, fuck you. We go in here and tighten up these bracket bolts just to make sure they are safe and sound. Like I said, we like leaving everything a little bit loose. So you got it all buttoned up all the way across, just to make sure the fitment's perfect. Last but not least, gonna microfiber with some brake clean. Get all those little fingerprints off. Wipe it down so your fingerprints and nothing else bakes into your pipe. Alright guys, we got our TBR stainless Gen 2 on this early model dyno. We're going to see what it sounds like. As you guys can see, TBRs love to change colors. I love this. I love the way it turns like a goldish and towards the weld. It's going to get a little bit lighter. These things look super dope when they get hot. As you can tell, I posted a couple roller videos with them glowing. Yes, it looks good. Runs good too. First time I've started this bike in months. Me and my buddy from New York, Timmy, have a bad case of swapping bikes randomly because we're both not happy with absolutely anything. So once a year we just swap bikes, and yeah, for no reason at all, because we're both very unhappy with anything that we got. That's how it goes when you got a crazy mind, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, this thing runs great. Shout out TBR, Jesse, thank you as always.